Hello everyone, Uncle Paul from Blessings of Adventure, that's his channel, Blessings of Adventure, put a video out with somebody requested of him to talk about his luxury items that he brought on his trips. And he asked if I would go over my luxury items. I went through my pack and I didn't really have that many that I thought I could call luxury items. I just have a few quick ones here. My big number one luxury item, I have trouble sleeping at night, so I brought myself a flask. And I would get a bottle of whiskey or whatever in town, fill it up and carry that with me so I could have a sip every night before I went to bed. I don't do this at home, but when I was on the trail I was kind of desperate for some sleep. Then later on in the trip I learned to get rid of that, get rid of the extra weight, and just buy like a half pint at the liquor store in a plastic bottle, whatever I could find that was cheap and in a plastic bottle. So that worked out just fine. Another luxury item that I brought two of the heavy anchor batteries. I think they're like a 10,000 milliamp, I'm not sure, but it holds like 3 complete charges for the cell phone. But I was using my cell phone for calls and texts and navigation and videoing on my YouTube channel. So I needed 2 of those. So that was a lot of weight that I had. About the only other luxury item that I could think of in my pack was given to me by a trail angel. And I believe I was in New York State on a really buggy day. And the flies were all over. And he was there and he was handing out some waters. And he said, "Here, man, have a bug net. I don't need this. I have an extra one." So he gave me a bug net. This goes over your head, of course, to keep the bugs out of your eyes and ears. I used it one night when I was getting water by a stream, and then I never used it again. So I consider that to be a luxury item as well. So that's about it for my luxury items. I really don't have that many luxury items that I brought along with me. So thanks for mentioning me, Uncle Paul, and everybody please check out Uncle Paul's channel, Blessing of Adventure. He's actually hoping to come up here in June to do a little bit on the, or all of the New Jersey section of the Appalachian Trail with me. So I'm looking forward to meeting him in person. We talked a lot on the phone, and look forward to meeting him in person. One other thing I want to go over. When I was on my through hike, I carried with me this big and relatively heavy, it's like 3.7 pounds, I believe it is, including the compression sack. It's a Sea to Summit waterproof compression sack that was given to me at Amicalola Falls by the person who did my pack shakedown. I have my mummy sleeping bag in there, which was never very good, to tell you the truth. I had trouble sleeping in it because of the confinement of being in a mummy bag. It wasn't very warm in the real cold weather, so I was really disappointed with that one piece of equipment that I had brought with me on the trip. Later on in the trip, I did change that out for just a poncho liner that I picked up on Amazon, and that worked out great. It was a lot smaller, a lot lighter, but I was cold at night again with that. So recently, I acquired a quilt made by Enlightened equipment. This thing is, I think it's about 22 ounces or something like that. It's extremely light in comparison to the mummy bag. And this is not even being compressed that much. I can compress this a lot more. It goes down to a very small package. You can see that, and the weight is extremely light. It opens up and it's a lot more versatile than a mummy bag. I tried it out last weekend up here in New Jersey. We had 15-degree temperatures at night, so I gave it a good test. It's rated at a 10-degree rating. It's down-filled, and it is a quilt. So if you look up the videos on YouTube, they're all over for the Enlightened equipment Revelation 10-degree quilt, and I loved it. It hooks around your sleeping pad. Because the back is not sealed completely. It does have an enclosed foot box, which I opted for the real cold weather. And in the warm weather, you can just open up this foot box and use it to lay over you like a regular quilt or blanket. Very light, very warm, 15 degrees the other night, and I made it through the night being relatively comfortable. Never could say that for that mummy bag when it was that cold out there. So I just wanted to give kudos to Enlightened Equipment on this great quilt, and I'm looking forward to trying it out some more. So for now, thank you very much. Thanks again to Uncle Paul for mentioning me and giving me the opportunity to tell you my luxury items out there. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and see you out there on the trails. Take care.